Hey family, I just wanted to tap in real quick and show you what I was up to. I already told you I'm about 3,000 or 4,000 in as far as words typed. But let me just tell you some little behind the scenes stuff. This is what the desk looks like today. Even though I'm traveling, I'm still working. And so this is what I'm going for. Remember when I told you all that what you start off doing was putting your thoughts together, and then your thoughts become chunks. You group everything together. So this is how my new book, the one I told you I'm writing in 90 days, is gonna air out. This is my book outline. As you see my title, We're All X Something, How Grace Rewrites Our Story. The first part is going to be the reality of our past. As you see my chapter, we all have a history. You see, look at where I derived it from. I derived it from these ideas: being an X something, biblical examples, personal introductions, me growing up, struggling with school, dropping out, and what I call the universality of brokenness. Then the weight of labels, how people define you, internal battles, shame, label yourself as a failure, and how labels become prisons. My next chapter is chapter 3, When Grace Finds You. Really, what is grace, theologically speaking? Talked about a personal turning point and how grace is really unmerited favor, and it's not anything that we've done. Okay, as I move on to part 2, I'm going to talk about the power of grace, talk about passing the test. Chapter 5 is going to be rewriting the script. 6 is grace in the climb. And in this part, I'm going through my educational journey from GED to doctorate. Part 3, the stories grace tells us through, and then, we're going to be talking about how your shame turns into a testimony. Your past is you're not your past. The community of X somethings, in other words. And as you can see, how the little chunks are divided up into that chapter. Grace that empowers, not excuses. And then part 4 is a living, the rewritten story, breaking down generational cycles, walking into identity, becoming an agent of grace, and finally, grace never stops writing. So I showed you all this stuff, not just to brag on what I'm doing, but to show you that this is a system that you can start. And as long as I stay on this path of aligning stuff out, I should be successful. As long as I keep everything just as I have written here, I'll be successful. As long as I don't deviate from this blueprint, I'm going to be able to write and publish this book in